Name ist Frau Inge und I am the producer und director for Refashionista Sheri. Now, I haven't seen you in a while, so I hope you are doing fine. And of course, it is an unfortunate situation that I must be here again because it is for troll time, right? So, today's troll is a little bit lengthy, and this actually came as an email, not as a comment on a post on social media or on the YouTube, but as an email. So I think it's a little bit more personal that way, don't you think so? So yeah, this is in response to Sheri's Easter DIY upcycle video, and the little cute message she had at the end of the video in particular. But this person, they've called it a remark on Easter podcast. And now throughout this email, this person is calling Sheri's channel and videos a podcast. So first, I just want to clarify, podcast is audio. Podcast is in your ear. It's like a different version of a radio. Yeah. What Sheri is doing on her channel, that is video, not podcast. That is video. Okay. So let's just start here. Okay. Remark on Easter podcast.
Dear Refashionista Sheri, I love your podcasts and I want to try some of the refashioning techniques once I get the courage and time to try them. Also, your mending tips for letting out and updating clothes is very useful, creative and money-saving too.
Okay, so far it's okay. Yeah, it's okay so far. Just wait.
I do have a suggestion to make. On your recent Easter podcast comment about zombie Jesus and the little cartoon of Christ on the cross that popped up along with it that I found offensive. There are probably other viewers that probably wouldn't have enjoyed that comment either. I respect your right to not believe or to believe differently, and I simply ask that you wouldn't make snide remarks about the Christian faith like the zombie Jesus, etc. This is up to you, of course, and I probably still will watch your podcasts because I really enjoy them and your creativity. Thanks.
Okay, I'm having kind of a hard time not laughing right now because this is so typical of religious people, right? It is so hypocritical, and they just can't see past their own nose on their own face, yeah? But just to show you what she is so offended by, let's play the clip.
However you are celebrating Easter or not celebrating it, I hope you have an absolutely fabulous weekend. Now, we're atheists, so Easter for us is just like bunnies and eggs and chocolate and, you know, all the fun bits. But if you're religious and you're doing your whole zombie Jesus thing, have fun with it and do not judge other people if they don't, you know, follow your way of thinking, because there's tons of us that don't, and we still enjoy the holiday. And with that said, I wish you a wonderful, wonderful weekend once again.
Okay, so as you can see, there's nothing wrong with that. And Refashionista Sheri was simply saying, hey, please don't be judgy, right? And she made a little funny clip to go along with it. No problem at all. By the way, did you know Sheri doesn't make this little cartoon Jesus? That is from a massive collection on Canva. There's many, many, many of them. Also, to be so offended by zombie Jesus, I don't know what to tell you. It's a fact. You're saying that he was killed. He then is put in a cave. The cave is sealed. The people go there 3 days and he is alive again. I mean, he's gone, whatever. But so it is in fact he is a zombie then, yeah? That is the definition of a zombie. There are many, many shows, there are many, many movies all about it. If you are unsure what a zombie is, I suggest you go look it up yourself. It's not difficult to find. These type of comments Sheri gets all the time, yeah? And she's an atheist. She doesn't care. She's also a Gen X, which really makes her not care at all. The fact that is so offensive for myself and for Refashionista Sheri about this is someone who is thinking they are being very, very kind, yeah? Oh, I am loving what you do, even though they don't know the name video and use totally wrong name podcast. But it's okay, it is video, it's not podcast. Anyway, so they are being so complimentary at the start, and then they are basically saying not so nice things, and it's very, very strange. This is a stranger who is writing to Refashionista Sheri's email, yeah? And writing this kind of thing, like, oh, you can do this, but I don't like it, and maybe the other people, they don't like it. You know what? Don't watch it then. It's so simple. What you want is for Refashionista Sheri to give you all the free tutorials, yeah? And nothing else. That is all. And you can go on your merry, merry way. If you do the tutorial, great. If you just like watching it, I don't care. But Refashionista Sheri is a person. And her channel is like her home. And she can put there whatever she wants. There's nothing offensive at all on her channel. What is offensive is pushing your personal belief system onto someone else. What Sheri shared on Easter was some very, very fun and easy upcycles to decorate your home and to wear for Easter. She then said, hey, please, people who are religious, please don't be judgy for people who are not. And what do? You are judging. You sent an email to judge her and tell her what she can and cannot do. Yeah? Even though you say, oh, you can do what you want, but I just give you some advice. You know, my advice for you is maybe stop being so involved in other people's lives. Stop, your religion in particular, stop telling women what they can do with their bodies. Yeah? Stop telling anyone what they can do. Stop being racist. Stop being homophobic. Stop using your Bible, your silly little book, which is just full of horror stories, to be honest, yeah? Yeah? Stop using your silly book to try to control the lives of others. You say, oh, you respect people believe they don't believe. You don't respect that at all. And your email is proving that. You are a hypocrite like every single other religious type of person. Why is it that Sheri has people coming and knock on her door to try to tell her about their religions? That's not okay. That's not okay. People put things in the mailboxes here about try to convert to their religions. That's not okay. This is our personal space. We live here, yeah? What about you wait at the bus stop and the people come and try to convert you to their religions? This is bizarre behavior. This is crazy. This is not normal. It is not normal. And because Sheri did live in other countries, she knows this kind of thing doesn't happen in other places. And quite frankly, in other countries, it is illegal to do these type of things. So I am very, very concerned about why is it, in particular in North America, that it is perfectly acceptable to go around screaming and yelling on the street horrible things, terrible things, holding up signs because you don't believe in abortion and holding up signs of that medical things that have nothing to do with it, but you do not have a brain in your head, so you take a picture from the internet, put it on and say, yes, this is what it looks like. That is not. Okay? You have opened up an entire can of worms here with this email. And I suggest you keep your religion to yourself. If you truly respect what other people believe or don't believe, then you know what? Do that. Respect it. Whatever Sheri wants to say on her channel, and what she said is not bad at all. And putting a little cartoon, who cares? Who cares? Yeah? You can stay in your own little world, in your own little echo chamber, and be happy there. You don't need to go out into the world. But I suggest you do, because there are many, many wonderful, wonderful things that you can see in the world and experience when you stop and take off those blinders, yeah? You don't have to follow all of these silly rules, yeah? Especially when so many of them are made by men a few thousand years ago. That makes no sense. They knew nothing. There was no science. There was no technology. How are you writing an email? Yeah? Also, if you are working on a Sunday, please stop, because you can be stoned. That's terrible. I don't know what to say anymore. Yeah? Maybe people will stop having a problem with religion when religion comes into this century and stops trying to control everything. You know, especially in America, other countries, we look and we cannot understand, what are you doing? This is absolute insanity, crazy. How are these people getting in your government who are doing things like speaking in tongues? What is that? This is some very, very, I don't even know. They know they're not doing it. They know it's not real. Yeah? I mean, anybody can do this kind of thing. Putting on a character isn't that difficult, is it? Clearly it's not, because I do it all the time. So I just want you to really think a little bit before you start typing and before you get offended at the stupidest things. Think about what has happened in the world because of your religion. What is continuing to happen in the world. People are dying because of your religion. They are dying. Yeah? Do you understand? I'm getting very upset now. And I think Refashionista Sheri making a cute little video and asking that maybe just enjoy the holiday for the Easter bunnies and everything is okay, yeah? Nobody is dying from a Refashionista Sheri video. So yeah, I have to go now because I have gotten quite heated, and I'm going to calm down. And for anyone else who is thinking that this is not a problem, what is going on in the world now, I truly feel sorry for you. And I absolutely hope you can look inside yourself and see that the way you live and the way you think that other people should live and trying to put all of your own backward, strange beliefs onto other people is not right. It is not okay. Go out in the world and see there is so much more beauty in the world when you get rid of all of this crap from your brain. Okay, thank you. Hello, this is me again. And in my heated moment, I forgot to say, Refashionista Sheri and I, we wish that you all stay safe and stay well, and we will catch you on the zigzag.
This is Confessions of a Refashionista.